Hi, happy Whip Wednesday. So this week, my husband turned 32. So I decided to do a hand-drawn illustration with ink for him.
Oh, whip me, baby. It's Whip Whip Wednesday.
Of our dog Milo, and here it is. I feel like it turned out pretty good. So then now what I've done with it, because I'm not just an illustrator, but I also do graphic design work, I've now popped it into Adobe Illustrator, the program. I've image traced it, and it's not quite turned out the way I wanted it to. So now I'm going through and refining this process, and I'll show you guys. Sometimes if you just do the image trace tool, it comes up looking something like this or something like this. And that's just not what you put as your design. So what you can do to fix that would be opening the image trace tab, changing the threshold to be more or less what your original illustration looked like. This can really work with some images, but not this one, because we lose a lot of detail in his snout and his nose. So you have to go through and fix that manually. So after about 45 minutes of using the paintbrush tool and pen tool to sort of refine my illustration, I've added more detail in the eyes, in the nose, and in some of this fur section here, as well as his little toenails. So now I'm gonna bring this design onto a t-shirt. So after a bit of fiddling, I've chucked it on mock-up here, and this is gonna be the front of the shirt, and this is going to be the back of the shirt, which I feel like it's turned out pretty good. So I put all my orders through a print-on-demand system instead of having to keep all my stock here. So next week, hopefully the illustration arrives on the sweatshirt. And that was Whip Wednesday. See you next week.